On the Sunday morning following the main rain towards the end of the week on the 20th of July, it was quite evident that the old people in Abbeyfield House, where my wife was house chairman, had to be evacuated. The relief housekeeper had struggled through 4 foot of water from her own home, which was underwater, to cook lunch on the Saturday, and said it can't go on. So my wife was taken in on the back of a skip wagon through the floods and told to prepare the old people, anything up to 86, 96 I think it was, the oldest one, years old, to get ready, and the RNLI would come and collect them. Half an hour later they thought it was Christmas, birthday and everything, because the RNLI carried them out of the house, including one lady in a wheelchair at 96 years old, were taken into 3 lifeboats and taken out to the Borough Council offices. On the Wednesday following, when the floods had started to subside, I managed to get into Tewkesbury with my wife and some pumps, and we started to pump out the cellar of the old people's home. After about half an hour I was outside watching the water go down the ditch and down the drains and make sure we were all right, when a gentleman walked up to me and said in a German accent, "Can you tell me where Shepherd House is, please?" I said, "It's up there, sir, but I'm afraid you won't get there." "Why? My television crew is there and I am German television." I said, "Well, I'm afraid," I said, "it's 4 foot of water that way. You've got about a 4-mile detour to get round to Shepherd House." But I said, "I'm sure you could, we'll try and find somebody to take you." He said, "Tell me, what is the difference," he said, "between Germany and Tewkesbury? 4 years ago we had massive floods," and he said, "there was fighting and looting." He said, "I come to Tewkesbury, everybody has a smile, they are sweeping the streets, they are emptying their houses of water." He said, "It's so different." He said, "Why?" I said, "It's Dunkirk spirit." But actually it's a bit of the story of Tewkesbury. We're resilient and we're used to it, and we know we've got to get on and clear it up. About half an hour after that I got a phone call on my mobile from my daughter. "Dad, where are you?" I said, "Abbeyfield." She said, "You better get down to the Abbey car park." I said, "I can't leave the house." She said, "No one's going to get there." She said, "You're flooded." I said, "All right." So I walked down to the Abbey car park. I said, "Why am I down here?" She said, "See the lady in the red jacket?" I said, "Yes." "With a black collar?" I said, "Yes." "Stand behind her and wave." I said, "I can't do that." I said, "It's a television." She said, "Stand behind and wave." So I stood behind the lady and waved, and obviously the producer who was in charge of the camera crew was trying to push me out the way and tell me to move, but I stood there and waved. And when he'd finished, I apologised to him. I said, "I'm sorry," but I said my daughter was watching me on television on Sky News in Orchard Road, Singapore, where she and the family were at the time. And I said I was talking to her on the mobile. And I said there were television films all over the world of Tewkesbury underwater, and I said obviously my family were worried. And I said I was talking to her and she was watching me. And he said, "Ah, what a shame." He said, "What a story." He said, "I missed it." Still, there we are. But it was nice to be able to talk to her and her to see that we weren't actually 6 feet underwater.